Hello students, I welcome you in the class regarding the sexual reproduction in flowers. In the chapter How do we reproduce, we come to know that there are two modes of reproduction, sexual and asexual, and plants exhibit both kind of reproduction, sexual as well as asexual. The part of plant which is responsible for the sexual reproduction, or we can say the reproductive part of the plant, is flower. The process of sexual reproduction involves the fusion of male gamete and female gamete, and this process is called fertilization, and a zygote is formed. Before going to discuss that fertilization and the fusion or formation of zygote, we must see the structure of a typical flower. On the screen, you can see the transverse section of a flower, and various parts we can see clearly on the screen. The colored part, the green part, special structures are there. Something we can see in between the flower. So we have to see what are their names and also what are their parts. The colorful part of a flower is called petal. The greenish part is called sepal. Once again we can see that. This is petal. This is sepal. The difference, you can see the color part. This color part, petal, and this green part is called sepal. Structure between in center of the flower we can see clearly is carpel. This carpel is the female part of the flower. Female part of the flower, and also this structure which is present in numbers is called stamen. Again we can see the different parts of carpel and stamen. The stamen is divided into two parts, the anther. This is anther. You can see this structure, and a stalk and a part which join the anther to the flower, which is known as the filament. In the same way, carpel is divided into three parts: the stigma, the style, and the ovary. Anther contains pollen grains, and the ovary contains ovule. Anther contains pollen grains which are responsible for the growth of male gamete. In the same way, ovule is responsible for the formation of female gamete. If we discuss the whole process of fertilization in a single line, which is quite simple, the pollen grain produces the male gamete and the ovule produces female gamete. In the next process, they get fused and a zygote is formed. This zygote is later on changed into an embryo inside a seed. But process is not simple as that. We have to see a flow chart to see what are the things happens in the process of fertilization. But first of all, you have to see how pollen grains are present in anther. When we highly enlarge an anther, you can see this type of structure. There is written pollen sac. Sac means something bag like structure. जैसे कोई structure कुछ carry करता है, तो in biology we call this sac. इस sac के अंदर dust like particle present होते हैं, which are known as the pollen grains. Again, these pollen grains are divided again and again to produce the male gametes. two male gametes are formed. From a single pollen grain, two male gametes are formed, which are again transferred from the anther to the stigma. We can see again in this diagram. Yes. Now we have a diagram which is showing us something, that two processes are occurring simultaneously. One, the first thing is the formation of male gamete, and the second thing is the formation of female gamete. These are the events. Some events are occurring in the stamen and some events are occurring in the pistil, or we call carpel. As you see that when we discussed of a carpel, the first part was stigma, then there is style, this neck-like structure, and there is a structure which is ovary, which contains ovule. First of all, the pollen grains will be transferred. Pollen grains, you can see the pollen grain in this corner. This pollen grain will be transferred from the anther to the stigma of carpel. Now, in this process, the gametes are formed. Their number is 2. These two male gametes must be moved to this ovary part. This ovary part. For this, they form you can see a very slender, very delicate pollen tube. From this pollen tube, two male gametes reaches to the ovary, where they get the female gamete. In the process of fertilization, we have two types of fertilization, and for this, we have to understand this flow chart. First of all, we have an anther, male part, ovary, the female part. Anther contain pollen grain, ovary contain ovule. Pollen grains again divides to form male gamete. Ovule again divide into 8 cells. The description of 8 cells is given below. The most important, one female gamete, two synergid, two antipodals, and two polar nuclei. In the process of fertilization, we need this male gamete and we need this two polar nuclei. Out of two male gamete, one fuses this male gamete and one fuses with two polar nuclei. So we can see that two fertilization takes place with this one and with this one. So that's why we called it double fertilization. But there was one more term, and that was triple fusion. Just see that one male gamete and two polar nuclei. The total individuals here, total nucleus are 3. There is a fusion of 3 nucleus. So we call it the triple fusion. Both are, when we discuss the double fertilization or triple fusion, both are same thing. Two structures are formed. Where this one male gamete fuses with the female gamete, it forms zygote. Another thing, when other male gamete fuses with two polar nuclei, it forms endosperm. So we have two structures, zygote and endosperm. The role of endosperm is to provide nutrition to the zygote. Later on, it will change into the embryo. The whole apparatus, the ovule plus zygote plus endosperm, they form a seed, and later on the ovary swell up and form a fruit. That's why we find seeds in the fruit. You can see a part of A part of this structure is our female gamete, and two cells are surrounding it, are known as the synergids. We can see the two polar nuclei is there and three antipodal cells. Antipodal cells degenerate. There is no use of them in the process of reproduction. But these two polar nuclei fuses with the first male gamete, and this X cell fuses with the another male gamete. So there is termed as a double fertilization. Later on, you see a new term 3N, and there is a 2N. In zygote, two chromosomes are added. The male gamete and female gamete are haploid. It means they contain single chromosome, but they got double. But here fuses the three. We have three gametes are there. One nucleus, second nucleus, third nucleus, one chromosome, second chromosome, third chromosome, and it become triploid. So zygote is diploid and endosperm is diploid. Because two fertilization takes place. One is there and one is there. That's why it is called as a double fertilization. With the help of diagram, we come to know that how double fertilization takes place, what is the meaning of double fertilization and triple fusion. So we have some formal definitions here. We have to read them. First of all, what is fertilization? It is the process of sexual reproduction in plants. Further, we can say that the fertilization can be defined as the fusion of the male gamete with the female gamete, pollen and ovum. Zygote is diploid. Zygote is diploid because both are haploid and they form a diploid structure. The process of transferring pollen grains from the stamen to carpel, from male part to female part, is known as the pollination. In the fertilization process, flowers plays a significant role because they contain both parts, male and female. The method of fertilization in plants occurring when gametes in haploid conditions fuse to produce a diploid zygote. बेटा फ्यूज का मतलब आप हमेशा समझ के चलेंगे कि दोनों के न्यूक्लियस का ऐड हो जाना, दैट इज फ्यूजन. फ्यूजन यानी कि जुड़ना, कंबाइन होना, दैट इज कॉल्ड फ्यूजन. In the course of fertilization, the male gamete get transferred into the female reproductive organ through pollinator. और वो जो ले आने का actually these are the definitions, we must see that, and this is a different topic, but यहाँ पे डिस्कस होता है थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में कि जो पॉलिनेटर्स है, जो पॉलिनेशन को परफॉर्म करते हैं, जिस काम को करते हैं कि पोलन ग्रेन को उठाएं स्टेमन से और कहाँ लेके जाएं, कार्पेल पे लेके जाएं. वो क्या क्या हो सकते हैं? दे कैन बी हनी बी, birds, bats, butterfly. Somehow these organisms attract to the flower for the nectar and with their smell. But in this process, sometimes they also transfer the pollen grain from the anther to the stigma of the carpel. So the bottom line is, the fertilization is defined as the fusion of the male and female gamete to develop into a diploid zygote. These are things to remember. Zygote diploid, but our zygotes, before zygote, the gametes we have are haploid. After fertilization, a series of events occurs to zygote to develop into seed. बिल्कुल आगे बहुत चीजें होती हैं. जो दो फर्टिलाइजेशन आपके होते हैं, जिनमें एक एंडोस्पर्म तैयार होता है, एक zygote तैयार होता है, वो दोनों मिलकर सीड बनाते हैं. ओवरी जो होती है वो सेल अप हो जाती है, वो फ्रूट बनाती है, और इस तरह से टोटल स्ट्रक्चर हमारा तैयार होता है. धीरे धीरे समय बीतता है और हमारा zygote एम्ब्रियो में चेंज हो जाता है. सो ट्रिपल फ्यूजन एक बार लास्ट में देखें तो ट्रिपल फ्यूजन ये था कि दो मेल गैमेट में से जो एक मेल गैमेट होता है वो एक्सेल से फ्यूज होता है, और दूसरा जो होता है वो पोलर न्यूक्लियर से फ्यूज होता है. zygote आगे चल के एम्ब्रियो तैयार करता है, और जो दूसरा फ्यूजन जो होता है मेल गैमेट का और टू पोलर न्यूक्लियर का, दैट फॉर्म द एंडोस्पर्म. ये इवेंट्स होते हैं बहुत सारे. We need to write in proper way, but first we have to understand. जब आप किसी चीज को समझ के करते हैं, अपने तरीके से लिखते हैं, तो वो ज्यादा अच्छे से आपको याद होती है. Suggestions are invited, are welcome. कोई भी चीज अगर इसमें छुटी हो तो आप मुझे बताएं, and we will discuss this later. Thank you so much.